How society in comics and movies treat people with superhuman abilities, and how society would actually treat them. You're coming with us. Got a job. No, quit before it's too late. In Russia, you crack peanut. In America, peanut crack you. SCPs classified as safe, be like, left bar to create a mass extinction. 13-year-old girls. I'm so socially awkward. Skinny white dude in the corner. Bro's a scientist here. What the hell are you looking at? I'm lost in IKEA. Who are these people? Or you're randomly popping out of ground. Oh, let's get away. D-boy. It's been a month of this. Can I have my freedom? The SCP Foundation? No. Me, after breaking into Area 51 and finding out they released all their SCPs. Prisons exists. SCP Foundation. I'll take your entire stock. Why is it when someone breaches containment, it's always you three? He is turning the tiles brown. He needs to be contained. SCP. Fools, this was a white goat. You can see the white markings on him. He's been soaking up the brown and he's only got one square left. Let him finish his work. The skull. How aliens would reconstruct the animal. The animal. The SCP Foundation treats its SCPs better than PETA does with its animals. SCP has breached containment and is now an NBA player. The mini heart attack. When you can't find one of these in your pocket. 4006 is the funniest SCP actually. The area known to the public as the state of Massachusetts. The Foundation has been here. How can you tell? Everything's redacted. What it looks like. SCP Foundation. And what it is. Gravity Falls is just kid-friendly SCP. Harry Potter fans. I want to be a wizard. Star Wars fans. I want to be a Jedi. SCP fans. I'm good, thanks. Nowadays a mimic would take the form of an Amazon delivery box sitting on the front porch of an abandoned house. It would get larger as it eats more people, attracting more people because it's a larger box. Imagine finding an Amazon package the size of a house. Name a character that went through more pain than her. Oh wait, any D class. When your face analysis model is too accurate. Age 25 to 28. Mood neutral. Gender male. Age 250 to 53. Mood angry. Creepypasta. He's chasing you and he has a knife. Ah! SCP. Is this a giant meatball? I have no idea. Now go in. This is a trail camera glitch. But how color out of space and Halloween-like? I for one welcome our new spy deer overlords. Knuckle tattoos that say containment breach. So just out of curiosity, how many fingers do you have? Runs faster. Pittsburgh having an SCP event. Cops urge anyone in Pittsburgh who hears a mysterious recording of a baby crying and a child calling out for help to keep your door shut and call 911. All three are going to lie to you. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary. The Foundation, where they keep getting D classes from, as the US only has 2,603 inmates on death row. SCP article. You see this? It's the spooky man. He takes people's bones out. Nobody knows what he is or where he comes from. Me, sweating. What the hell? IKEA's biggest store in the world will be in the Philippines. Me, an SCP nerd. The what? D-class personnel seems to show immunity to SCP-173's nature. Where the hell is his neck? It was Germa. No chat, we're not going to contain some random guy. For the last time, we're supposed to be a secret organization. You walk into a long and dark room and you see Slenderman and SCP-173 standing right next to each other. Do you keep eye contact or turn around and run? I think I would run. Peanut would be a quicker death. SCP contained. The threat has been contained for now. I remember where I was the day before the portal opened and they entered our world. Straightest males of Reddit, what's the gayest thing you've done? Shipped SCPs. When you rock up to your friend group and list every SCP. How to handle fame. This image is not available in your country. Found at Swedish thrift store and purchased without hesitation. What if you brought it to America and it turned into a picture of like Mickey Mouse or something? New SCP drop in. Look at this photograph. Trump, don't confirm this is real. Alright gang, this ice is gonna be dangerous, but the contractor will pay well. Let's do this. Mark Zuckerberg code name SCP-3199. If you're wondering why we didn't post anything for Halloween this year, that's because we're trying to stop Mariah Carey from breaching again. For the record, we failed. Sorry about the next 2 months. It's time, no! Me, watching as a girl comments, why he kinda? To a video featuring the most grotesque, demonic SCP-looking creature that barely passes as humanoid. Dear human hybrids in Japan, and dear human hybrids in North America. 2,000-year-old green mask found at pyramid in Mexico Mexico. It's showtime. Average creepypasta fan. Average SCP enjoyer. Oh boy, time to read some more SCP articles. Object class. Safe? No. Elucid. What did you do this time, Foundation? SCP-738. The Devil's Deal. Sounds interesting. Why do you have a mentally disabled person as a D class? Babe, it's me. Don't you remember me? We can finally be together. Your favorite fiction is real. Most people. SCP fans. POV. You're anomalous. Trade offer. I receive you. You receive nothing. POV. You live in SCP-5000 timeline. SCP guys be like, damn, this is scary. I've always thought I would get my crap together as an adult and have no worries, but I've got to say that I'm more confused than that one time Mark found a rubber duck of himself in SCP containment breach, literally 24/7. People will be like, I have my whole life ahead of me. No, you don't. The thing is coming. SCP fans on their way to comment on any post that mentions IKEA. Me puts on cool looking mask. Everybody else in SCP-35's container. SCP writers penning a 500,000 word tome about a light switch that makes your balls explode. D-boy describes SCP-2521. The SCP takes him. Research associate. Noted. The SCP. Welcome to the SCP Foundation, kid. We've got D-Class Dan, Mobile Task Force Mike, and Redacted. What does Redacted do? Data expunged. I want a shirt that has a QR code on it for some reason of horrible malware so that if anyone tries to film me in public, the phone will automatically scan the code and be reduced to a functionless brick. Modern day Medusa. It took me so long to understand that SCP-79's face is inspired by a Mac icon. That awkward moment when you realize you're not the only one to open doors, bro. Hey everyone, it's Pride. You know what that means? Forgetting about our war crimes because we have a rainbow logo now. Look, the only live action Disney remakes I want is The Emperor's New Groove, and I want there to be no CGI. I want Kuzco to be played by 2 actors in a cheap llama costume, or you can get an SCP to do it. The SCP Foundation when a robot is smarter than them. Wouldn't that make you an anomaly? Plague Doctor with Plague Docklings. Don't talk to me nor my 3 PhD students ever again. Sammy and I came into IKEA looking to buy a bed, and we've been stuck here for hours. We can't find our way out. We're stuck. IKEA confesses that their meatballs are made out of people that didn't find the exit. You know the rules and so do I. Nobody. Lazy SCP articles. Hey, remember when removed? Cthulhu in the SCP universe. Cthulhu in the Lovecraftian mythos. Deploying friend. Friend deployed. Everyone gather here. SCP with a cool premise. It's indestructible. Immortal. Has unlimited powers. Humans can't even comprehend what it is, and it killed 1 billion staff on its latest containment. A rare Celesta Ring of Fire solar eclipse will happen on June 21st. I think we all know where this is going. My girl just got an ultrasound. It's a boy. It's a demon. SCP-999 brings you chalky milk because he loves you. Do you accept? Yes. Alternative responses to I love you. Thanks. I'm sorry. Who doesn't? A horrible decision, really. Finger guns. I know. Why? Yoot. If only there was someone out there who loved you. So someone wrote a review and it was flagged as abusive. And all they said was, SCP Secret Laboratory, more like SCP Poo Poo Laboratory. Minecraft fans watching Mojang release an irrelevant mob every few years. SCP fans watching multiple world-shaking anomalies be published weekly. Baymax is less cute when your kid's half-deflated balloon floats silently around the house like a ghost. It's like an SCP. SCP-96 has breached containment. Russian Arctic rivers runs red, causing state of emergency. Waking up at 3 AM to this. What do you do? Get back in bed, honey. It's not time to get up. After having taken 3 sweets, Mr. Johnson is unaware of the danger he is in as he reaches for a 3rd. This is Becky and she mows the grass. Is she available for hire? My first attempt at taxidermist work in 35 years. What do you think? Scary. He got out. He's free. I am free. Is your child texting about that? It materializes overnight. I can't remember. Oh, it's a god. Some of these memes look like something the SCP Foundation should take a look at. Implying we're not an SCP. I haven't seen you before. Is this your first day at the Foundation? Yes. Here's a pair of gloves. Half the things here either kill you or make you wish you were dead if you touched them. The following message composed via consensus of the OS Council. Imagine having emotions, elbozo. There will be no further communication. I don't understand how this happened, but here's a picture of a lemon from my backyard. What the ever-loving hell? When life gives you lemons, make sacrifices. Not a minute goes by you don't cross my mind. If I close my eyes, I can see your smile. Jesus, I can smell you too. SCP-096 when someone sees his face. SCP fans when I make up a story about a toaster that blows up when you put a fork in it. That's the best piece of literature I've ever read. I found an SCP facility in Gainesville, Florida. Bro, don't go in there. Open SCP scpwiki.com. Realize what you've done. Room tour. It would look great for someone wearing orange. One of the most frightening things I've ever heard is when someone pointed out that the existence of the uncanny valley implies that at some point there was an evolutionary reason to be afraid of something that looked human but wasn't. Deja vu area. This is your first time here. If this platform feels familiar, immediately alert an employee. If you see something, say something. After much thought and consideration, I have come to the scientific conclusion that we should use light show drones to scare the hell out of uncontacted tribes. This type of thing is why I cure people. I heard you have the plague. You hear Siren Head. Panic. You're just watching YouTube. Calm. The video's on mute. Tickle monster. Here you go. Proof that the tickle monster actually tastes like lemons. This is the worst logic I've ever seen. Oh boy, I sure do enjoy celebrating Christmas above 40 degrees. I hope no one stalks me, tortures my family, and forces me to make macabre toys. Bro, I am literally a class D. I cannot comprehend your non-containment breach-based problems. SCP be like, this is a ball, and it bends the laws of physics. Stop using anti-SCP language. Instead of prisoner, say D-boy. Instead of peanut, say SCP-173. Describe yourself with an SCP title. Depressed albatross. The gayest man alive. Slow motion catastrophe. The most unhelpful object on Earth. What is that thing? Be not afraid. Sir, this is the scariest moment in my life. Oh look, ice cream. I love ice cream. The wardens unleashed upon the world their prisoners. The stars do not wait for you, SCP Wiki. How the hell am I an essential worker? When I accidentally use personality A with friend group B. We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Out eyes are yet to open. Fear the old blood. What? Horrible. Everyone else justifies their favorite SCP based on how creepy, ominous, or well written it is. Me? I just think he's neat. SCP-96 be like, I'm in this photo and I don't like it. In most online communities, there is a specific bit of lore that once you learn about it, you are officially in too deep and you can no longer reverse the massive psychic damage you have inflicted on yourself. In this corner of online, it's knowing about the SCP fandom. Yes, a plague doctor casually having fun while waiting for the next bubonic plague to arrive. Doctor, SCP, do you want to eat this man? I'll do it. Proceeds to devour a D class. You just ate this person. In other words, you allowed that man inside you. Is that correct? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Wouldn't that make you gay? I'm confused. When the D-boy in the femur breaker starts moaning? Researcher Mobile Task Force, SCP, spare D class. You can only pick one, choose wisely. Fox girlfriend, she loves you. SCP-999, son of the Scarlet King, soon going to be stronger than his father by using the power of hugs. Thanks fellas, we figured it out. Carson Delosa Printing Company is where this art comes from. No actual source on an artist, so I conclude there is no human being behind this. And this company spawned out of nowhere and generates this art like some sort of SCP. How it feels to stop giving a damn about the longevity of your car. Boss doesn't understand why I am refusing to work in this office. Caution, SCP lineup, code red potential. So like SCP-4999 but a cat? That's that piss fetish one, right? No? When the leeches don't work, does this hurt the pizza? Waterboarding the atrocity I got from Little Caesars. When SCP-79 closes the door on you during the containment breach, there is a threat on Earth, Steven Universe, and the SCP Foundation, their procedures, a turkey, a few crab legs and some sausage, and no one will ever ask you to cook a festive dinner again. Breaking news. Old man with Alzheimer's sees an SCP's face, then forgets it. Every single picture of 96 that exists in real life is an artistic depiction. That's why you can't kill anyone with it. We've discovered a space-altering anomaly. These are pretty standard SCP stakes. Watch this. He's gonna say, throw in D-class with cameras. Throw in D-class with cameras. Friendly reminder. Siren Head is not an SCP. Thank you. Hunter. SCP explained, forcing him to say, Morbius then skibbity toileted all over 682. I have depression. What? I also have depression. Is there any male Foundation doctor who doesn't have depression? Oh, there's a formerly locked room in our Airbnb that contains 2 guns, an erotic painting, and a typewriter whose keys are entirely made of teeth. We're going to die here, aren't we? POV. Your local SCP instance has a foot fetish. Lost wormhole. Do not attempt to capture. You'll totally screw with the space-time continuum, bro. So this anomaly is, by its nature, an infinite and unsolvable maze? Yes. So why am I the 6th expedition to be sent in there to try and plot it and probably end up dead? Get in the closet. SCP, object class, special containment procedures. The description, Luigi. Plague doctor masks based off different birds. Classic, finch, parrot, vulture, pelican, penguin, hummingbird, owl, ibis, raven, and raven's skull. Why can't I find a guy like this? Hey, no. I'm literally the guy in the pic. I lied. I don't have Netflix. Take off your shoes. We're gonna read SCP SCP-1459 extended testing logs. SCP, in a box in my office. Description: it's a rock that makes you procrastinate. Addendum: probably memetic or something. I'll finish writing this up later. I really hope all of you know about this SCP. This is the highest rated article on the site. Alright, you guys are gonna have to hear me out on this one. No, I'm not hearing you out. It's actually so scary. Scared. Please don't ever change for someone else's standards. You are scary. What a scary ghost. Had a dream where the new prank going around was getting Neptuned, where you'd ask a friend to look at Neptune through a telescope and they'd get a horrific premonition on how the world will end in the form of a video that plays in their head that they physically can't look away from or stop. Screw zodiac signs. Which SCP are you? Nut, small nut, strange nut, tumor nut, no, Chad nut, cube nut, nut. My mum hung up some clothes of mine on the door frame and it seriously could not convey more. This guy dresses like a cartoon bully. If it got up and stole a kid's lunch money. If I had a baby, I would simply tell lies about it. Oh, your baby poops itself? Gross. No mine has ever done that. Yuck. No mine is actually the one, as foretold. Like from the prophecy. Yeah, he mostly just leads mankind and studies the blade. I don't know, man. Sounds like your baby sucks. Screw it. SCP Foundation. Literal Foundation. Virgin SCP-1048. Chad SCP-2295. Steals things. Creates violent copies of itself. Does surgery for those in pain. Does not steal. Will trick you by pretending to be nice. Will cry for you. I got my first job. Hey man, I wouldn't work there if I were you. It's a dangerous job. SCP Foundation's site. The entire SCP Foundation. No, you can't just move faster than the speed of light and snap my neck. Haha, neck goes snap. A strange hexagon has appeared on Jupiter. We're in the end game now. When McDonald's makes a collab with the SCP Foundation. SCP-173 has been neutralized. Oh no, an SCP is being killed in a meat grinder. You have 3 options. Continue but slowly, stop. What? SCP legal funds. They're trying to raise money. They have 43,000 out of 50. Don't let the flame die out. What is SCP-137? Who is SCP-Peanut? Who is SCP-100? What SCP number is Huggy Wuggy? Noah, get the boat. End of the world. What if all SCPs escaped? July. Now this looks like a job for me. D-Class. When do I get to leave? The Foundation? That's the neat part. You don't. Oh no. Not secure. SCPWiki.net. People who understand SCP lore. People who understand FNAF lore. Help us. Snow Chaos in Denmark. Must spend the night at IKEA. Danish SCP fans. They're hoping they see an SCP. This is what the Foundation is like. On one hand, horrible. The other hand, oh wow, it looks quite nice. Average dangerous SCP fans. It's so scary. So good it doesn't exist and can't preach in real life. Wow. You know SCP sucks now, right? It's not as good as it used to be. Admit it. Quit having fun. Tickle monster lemon. Here you go. Proof that the tickle monster actually tastes like lemons. This is the worst logic I've ever seen. Gods in any story, and gods in SCP universe. SCP-99. Shopping! I'll take your entire stock. I will buy you, please. Cryptid facts. I'm completely immune to sedatives. What does this mean, Froggy? It means I cannot be contained. You're starting to seem less like a mere cryptid and more like an SCP. Just wait till you find out I can turn my mouth inside out. Did you know there is a lake, Lake Hillier, in Australia where the water is naturally pink? All SCP fans. Australia has SCPs. I mean, if there is one place in the world which would have SCPs, it'd be Australia. Does SCP-49 kill people? Have a girlfriend, cure depression. Have a peepee, love me, make a good dad. Have an OF. The only cure is death. Trade offer. I receive 50 cents. You receive teleported liquids. This is probably fine. Biologist says the sun may be conscious. Not to exaggerate, but this would be the scariest thing imaginable. SCP-999. I will one day defeat the most powerful being in the world. SCP-4966. I want Munchie. POV. You are an anomalous being. So you have chosen containment. No one. SCPs be like, my SCP can use planets as weapons. Mine can slice galaxies in half. Mine can cause a disease that wipes out a universe. Mine can take over the whole of reality. Mine can control all of reality plus infinity. Got a D-Class shirt. I knew what I had to do. God damn it, Bright. This shipping of SCP objects is also not allowed. A never-before-seen type of signal has been detected in the human brain. The Foundation, after finding it, everywhere I go, I see his face. Peanut standing around the corner, and me finally finding the entrance zone. SCP fans on their way to comment on any post that mentions IKEA. Sal just witnessed SCP-96's face, making him tonight's biggest loser. SCP Secret Laboratory Review. Recommended. Didn't know when they added the deed, because whenever I'm versing a peanut, I get railed. Joins the SCP fandom. Creates some of the most informative lore videos, refuses to explain further. Cleef had, on a number of occasions, dressed SCP-173 in a black dress and blonde wig. Hold up. Oh god, the Gate Guardian is following me. Give me your credit card number. Oh no. First fast food company to quote tweet this is served at the next Foundation recontainment celebration. Nice. SCP-96 has breached containment and is bowling on site courtyard. Scientists, do something! Your favorite fiction is real. Most people, it's fine. SCP fans, no, that's not fine. We're dead. SCP Universe, do you know what it is to live in living hell? An innocent and normal human. No. SCP Universe, would you like to? So you blink, and all of a sudden you are a spectator. Control Institution, we are the order to the chaos of the SCP Foundation. Chaos Insurgency. Oh no, Foundation bad. Gun go brrr. Women with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. Really? Men with a time machine? Stop it, GOC. You're not destroying that chair. You get an alert from the SCP Foundation. You realize it doesn't exist and it's just a prank. There's a weird looking old man outside. SCP, object, class. Special contained procedures. Description, Luigi. You have been visited by SCP-999. Your depression, PTSD, and anxiety have been cured. Now be happy. Kills you if you see them. Kills you if you don't see them. Kills you, sees you. The threat is contained. SCP containment breach. Hello there, General Kenobi. A man of culture. Some car I found. Oh, I'd get this car. That is fire. That's a fire car rap. My plan to get rid of SCP-682 is just to throw him into the sun when SCP-79 closes the door on you during the containment breach. Ah! Oh my god, I saw his face. Actually, if you really think about it, no anomalies are ever truly uncontained, because we're all contained in this cold and cruel metafictional world that does not care for our plights and suffering. Anyway, New York is gone. This is SCP-4472. Yup. It improves most objects that are put in it. Yup. Except dead bodies where it does something bad. Makes sense to me. So don't test it on dead bodies. Test subject, 1 dead body. Literally the whole SCP Foundation. Look, I've been around the world, okay? Whatever it is, I understand. SCP-55. There's nothing about this I understand. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? A gift from dad. SCP Guard. Put the cup down. SCP Janitor. I'm just pouring God in my cup. Blinking was invented in 1638. People in 1637. The Ohio flag be hitting different at 12 AM. Characters in first-person games never blink. Stop. SCP containment breach. Pathetic. Finally some good news. Australia has vanished. An SCP scenario. Most other carnivorous SCPs. I'm going to eat you now. No, I want to live. SCP-352. I'm going to eat you now. Lol, okay. The Foundation is not real. 12-year-olds? I'll ignore that. Just found out about the Cater class anomalies. Damn, this sucks. 30 pages are missing. IMBs. The remaining pages are blank. Things that don't exist. SCP-55. Site 5. Recognizable bodies in the water. The chance that an SCP show or movie being made. SCP van pulls up. SCP van stops in front of them. They have nets. Secret lab. Only using the popular SCPs every other game uses. Secret lab. SCP secret. Coming up with your own original SCPs. SCP-5K. Coming up with your own original SCPs and then actually writing them and posting them to the wiki. I love Secret Lab. I play it all the time. Can't wait to get new furniture. Where is the exit? Series 1 to 4. Scary. 5 to 8. SCP guys be like, damn, this is scary. Moreover, in that same vein, it's 3 AM and you wake up in paralysis and see this. What are you doing? Good thing I'm already naked. True. Minecraft fans watching Mojang release an irrelevant mob once every few years. SCP fans watching multiple world-shaking anomalies be published weekly. Me. Don't redact it. Don't redact it. SCP Wiki. Oh yeah, Carl, it's redacted. SCP Memes and me. People who don't know about SCP. The SCP Foundation. No, you can't just kill SCPs. We have to research them. GOC. A10 goes brrr. SCP stands for scan, copy, and print. There are 2 types of SCPs. Reject the slime boy, embrace salt. Cure. Ugh, flu season. I'm the cure. Who is Germa? No chat. We're not going to contain some random guy. World War III starts. Splatoon players. Starts painting. Fortnite players. Starts building. SCP fans. Son wanted an SCP cake for his birthday. Update. Everyone. 2020 and 21 are the worst years of this decade. 2022. SCP-6200 is an event that occurred on July 10th, 2022, resulting in the extermination of the human race. Well, I'm glad this didn't happen, but also sad that it didn't. What was the incident at your SCP Foundation? Well, all the D-Class got ate by an SCP I forgot the name of, so look before you leap. Fun fact, there are 4 pixels in the background of the this image that will do something really cool when you notice them. SCP-5031, yet another murder monster. Its first word was salt. We are all immensely proud. Did I just find a new SCP? This item is restricted and not permitted within the warehouse. You need a hazmat team. Interesting fact of the day. The average person swallows 8 SCP foundations in their sleep every year. Cthulhu and anything else. I'm one of the old ones which can destroy reality. Cthulhu and SCP. Please go away and let me play Mario Kart. Have you seen him? Now you have. Why did you make me see him? Saitama versus SCP-173. SCP explained no. What? Sorry, force of habit. How to join the Chaos Insurgency. Oh, Billy. Wait, what are you doing? No! I don't want to do this, but it's time for plan B. Nuke the Chaos Insurgency and kill them all. Is SCP containment breach real? Surprisingly, the answer is yes. Back in the early 60s. What do you mean yes? What would happen if every SCP breached containment at once in every event? For example, when daybreaks happened at once? Well, in short, this would happen. We'd all die. SCP Foundation being like an 8-year-old girl who thinks she's a witch. You're gonna be my friend and there's nothing you can do about it, for I am the strongest reality bender that have ever existed. And I just don't know it. The literal god. Bogo. SCP-96 is just an extra angry albino enderman. I miss the internet. No I don't. Screw you. This joke has probably been made before, but I don't care. Stop sending us this image. This is not an SCP. Someone changed the name of an IKEA store in Athens. No way. How did this go through? I remember this picture. That trip was truly fun. To be continued. The surface is now safe and everything is beautiful. Hey, somebody with anxiety here. Fell asleep listening to some water parks. Woke up to this. SCPs are fake, right? Oh gosh, that sounds awful. Yes, SCPs are 100% fiction. Try not to think about it too much and don't seek out any more SCP content. Trust me, this person's nice. And they're from someone who's also scared of them. No, they are real. We would like to publicly apologize for the temporal anomaly causing the Earth to rotate around the sun once every hour. We hope to have the situation under control within the next 72 years. SCP-3288. Perfect funnel cakes. Yo, I found this on the sidewalk. Council access card. Red iceberg causes a stir in Greenland. Don't go near it. SCP lore and SCP gameplay. Create a new page. Just start writing. For the past few weeks, my team have been taking action against the sharing of an image called SCP-96, Shy Guy, and the affiliated bands. We are not sure what bug caused this to happen, but until this issue is resolved, anyone who posts the image will be permanently banned. The disrespect. Everyone, I have a confession to make. SCP-682 isn't real. It's just a crocodile in a wig that I replace every time you kill it. This prank has been going on for too long. I'm sorry. I just tried to take a cute picture of my dog, and she turned into an SCP. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, you are an SCP now? Here be dragons, people who don't know, and people who know. Everything Dr. Bright is not allowed to do at the Foundation. It's 54 minutes, 54:31. My mum, no matter what, the sun is smiling down on us. The sun, 2020. You can get any drink you want after singing the entire alphabet. Become an assassin, get hired to kill someone. Sing the alphabet, and request the liquefied heart of the person you were hired to kill as your drink. This is like asking for a cup of Joe, and getting liquefied Joe in the next room. Any SCP people here? Yes, 294. We do not talk about this picture. Okay, we won't. How the hell am I an essential worker? Please come outside. Don't be afraid. The sky is beautiful and the sun is so warm. Sir, this is an IKEA. I always thought 049 was kind of overrated, but now he's really growing on me. My cure is most effective, but this also works. My sister wanted to show me this painting she did of a crazy real river in Canada. Should I tell her? Don't tell her. Hey Lord Bung, I took screenshots of my favorite scenes from each episode. I'm in love with the show. Well, thank you, my man. Wait, screw you. I'm at site 19. The O5 Council has graciously allowed me to film inside the container of one of its most infamous elusive class objects. I'm here to find out about the challenges the SCP Foundation faces in the process of keeping the rest of us safe from anomalies like this one. Don't look away, Tom. Oh, it's fine. The cameraman's looking at him. The one D-boy who won by pushing all of his friends off. I've won, but at what cost? It's time to go. Were we good daughters? No, I'm told you were the best. After the entire article is read, a highly trained MTF. Why aren't we killed? The reader. Good question. Be me, a massive organization controlling humanity's perception of the world, are controlled by a mysterious council of wise men, obsessed with keeping formal records of all things, have an ethics department, sometimes attacked by groups wanting to cause chaos. Be the Wikimedia Foundation. Pick unrelated. Oh god, please, no. Where am I? Why are there sirens? Please, can anyone see this? Someone is coming, please, someone. Someone help. The ethics committee, when a researcher is doing something actually ethical for once. We can't have that around here. All three are going to lie to you. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary. AO5, what is the Department of Abnormalities? SCP-738, the Devil's Deal. Sounds interesting. Why do you have a mentally disabled person as a D class? Who would win? An eldritch deity who is the very incarnation of violence. A positive boy. Positivity always wins. When day breaks, we fix it. Object class, neutralized. Today I will enter the anomaly space that is collectively known as SCP-3890. Almost clueless. SCP writers, writing an entry about a parking meter that causes the balls of everyone in a 200-meter radius to explode. I'm a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. SCP-7999. Come find us. We'll be waiting. Mark Zuckerberg's code name, SCP-3199. SCP has escaped from its containment cell. Class D found. Spider-Man was really selling pictures of himself to newspapers to survive. Then he started an OF before it was even a concept. When you're a researcher and you're studying SCP-55, I don't remember you. Yes, I am an SCP. Spooky Concrete Peanut. SCP Poppet. Scary in Roblox. Me. Tries to summarize an SCP for my friend. My friend? What? Me. SCP-166 is kind of hot. The doc. Oh boy, time to read more SCP articles. Object class. Not safe. Ugh, what did you do this time, Foundation? Creepypasta. He's chasing you with a knife. Ah. SCP. Is this a giant meatball? I have no idea. Now go in. I was visited by a being of pure light and it told me to do some stuff, but I forgot what exactly. An SCP 67 million years ago. I don't recognize the bodies in the water. Is it really worth it? Totally. The SCP in the corner is just watching the conversation like he's eating popcorn. 682 just glances over at 96 and throws a rock at its head. Why does Googling SCP-8000 show a picture of an anime girl? I skimmed through the article and can't find the image. You see a video of SCP-96 and see its face. You remember that SCPs aren't real and that it can't kill you since it doesn't exist. You hear screaming outside even though the video is paused. What is this guy talking about? Well, in 2016, the SCP has slowly turned into a clown show, and in 2018 it died when a new modern administration came and began to redraw the objects. The new authors who rewrote the objects are literally writers of dubious fan fiction. Hello Cactus. Shop for a new tie. Make macaroni. Do cardio. You don't recognize the bodies in water. You don't recognize the bodies in the water. Vacuum the rug. Come to the SCP Foundation. We have Snappy Boy, Ebola Bird. Wow, oh my god. That sent me back. I remember when Ebola was basically going rampant. I was so scared I was gonna get it. Damn. You know what? I'm not even finishing this video. Me. Wanting to write an SCP. My lack of SCP knowledge and writing confidence. Come on, you don't need to be an amazing writer. You can make an SCP if you want to. Everyone starts somewhere. Come on, just make an SCP. You know what? For all the people who want to make one but aren't confident about making one, tweet me on Twitter once you've made your own SCP, and I shall mention a few of them in the next SCP video. Your killer inspired my work. No, you stole it. Pay me. We are the same thing, okay? When there's a report of a creature with anomalous abilities, secure, contain, protect. He doesn't know, does he? Girls if they could travel to the SCP universe. OMG cute monsters. Boys if they could travel to the SCP universe. Bridge time. SCP-106 escaped again. He was apparently a thirsty boy. Neutralized. Terminated. SCP writers trying to choose a sciencey word for dead. How I sleep, knowing that my 1 month period of service is almost over. It's Halloween and you take a candy from a bowl on someone's porch. This is the bowl. Then you took more than 2 pieces of candy. Lightning on Jupiter. NASA releases Juno mission photo of green light. SCP fans. Hey, I've seen this one. What would happen if every SCP breached containment at once and every event, for example, when day breaks, happened at once? Well, in short, D class. Woo, finished testing. Lucky I survived. When can I go back to my family? The Foundation. No. 1. Find Peanut. 2. Give Peanut armor. 3. No one can see Peanut. 4. Watch Peanut run amok because nobody can see it. When an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. I don't know if you want to work there, but you can find out. Guys, it breached containment while I was writing its log. What do I do? I think he's making a list. Just nobody. Not even yourself. Is that a doorknob? SCP Foundation thinks I mind control people to escape my enclosure, but I'm actually just asking really niceys. Me too, pal. Hey, wait, you're supposed to be in your enclosure. Don't even worry about that. My dad and my mum. Me, trying to explain what an SCP is. I don't know, just keep them in cages or something. Just burn it. Know the difference between a mobile task force and mobile task force. A random guy in 2007 posting an article about a statue on 4chan. Good day, gentlemen. I am here to change the future. Well, now we can tell where 999 is if he ever goes missing. People be naming their pets Galaxy Destroyer, and then this be him. You go outside and see the sun is red. There is nothing wrong, and it's actually beautiful. It's actually beautiful. I'm gonna flash the light on your eye to blink. Help needed. Why does everyone want to work for the Foundation? SCP-173 rule. We stop right there. Not happening. SCP-96 neutralized. He got stuck on a door. Reject the slime boy. Embrace salt. How the fandom sees them. Secure, contain, protect. Destroy, destroy, destroy. How God sees them. Science, control, power. Survival, concealment, protection, destruction, education. Siren Head is an SCP. Jetpack Joyride is a game about a D-class breaking out of containment and terrorizing Foundation personnel with a minigun jetpack. If you can read this, you're in range of the anomaly. Rare footage of an MTF squad suppressing an SCP through anomalous means. When people ask what SCP-55 looks like, someone, if the 96 short film and SCP Dollhouse are so good, why hasn't a real studio started producing SCP content? Good question. Guards in a containment breach. Lifeguards in the Olympics. Completely useless. Lifeguards aren't useless. Get back in your enclosure, you foul abomination. Karen, General Manager. The Foundation is currently experiencing unexpected shifts in reality. Do not panic. Choose your class. SCP Containment Breach. Fighter, Paladin, Specialist, Mage, Warrior, or Assassin. Paladin. You call killing people a cure? Hey, as long as it works. Wow, look, what a nice foggy lake. People who don't know. People who know. The SCP Foundation and GOC usually. The Foundation, once they find SCP-5000. I'm throwing away my humanity, GOC. Let there be ends. Let's ship SCPs. Let there be anteaters. Man arrested for putting down fake social distancing arrows in IKEA and creating a labyrinth with no exit. Laughs in SCP. Lazy SCP writers be like, SCP is a Foundation staff. D3819 Among Us, genitals were obliterated. Can you guys stop looking at me so I can do things? Yeah, but when you want to do stuff, it usually involves hurting me. How to kill SCP-999. God. So you know how some sins are unforgivable? Drunk teen with flower pot over his head uses chainsaw to rob gas station. Exposes butt during escape. Dr. Bright. Custody of child. SCP isn't real, but there is no true canon, meaning that it's possible there was a canon that SCP Foundation existed in our world. Oh, that's true. Trade offer. I receive, you out of the store. You receive, out of the store. Falling out of reality in mainstream media. Where am I? Am I alone? This place is creepy. Falling out of reality in SCP. When the D-class asks when they can leave and see their family again. Clown license from me to you. The Foundation. Take it. It's yours. Name an opponent and I'll say what SCP Bananazilla would have to eat to gain the mutations to counter it. NTF. 3 trained elite soldiers can't be stopped by a dangerous SCP's object. MTF. 10,000 MTFs enter facility. Everyone died in the elevator. The most dangerous SCP. SCP-98. Literally anything. D-class in the SCP Foundation. What is my popcorn? Is that peanut? Trade offer. I receive SCP. You receive same SCP but slightly different. SCP-937's life cycle made me recall this. SCPs exist. That guy holding the Desire camera. Dr. Bright savagely asserts dominance over SCP-795. The town of Redacted wrote a data expunged one fine day. FNAF lore versus SCP lore. You're looking at the scariest SCP of the SCP Foundation. The SCP-173 is coming to your room by turning and flying and burned. Roblox fire. People getting into SCP trying to work out the lore and timeline. How SCP actually is. Girl, you are bizarre and frightening and utterly demented and probably not even a girl now that I think about it. Can I get your number? My SCP number or... Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. My parents, they're the same picture. SCP authors making a city SCP. 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. Trade offer. I receive anomaly to weaponize. You receive random attack on your site. Chaos insurgency. Siren Head. Siren Head when he gets called an SCP. The Foundation. The Foundation when 343 can't see nor interact with 682 because it's not one of his. Me, looking at the most beautiful, hilarious, and creative meme ever made, but it's about an SCP I didn't read. Aliens when they decide to invade Earth. They didn't anticipate the amount of anomalies. SCP-7112 is a hand-knit wool sweater, blue and pink in color. painkiller. When worn by a human subject, it will apply gentle pressure to the body, which has been reported as similar to receiving a hug or being comforted. Took a nap, forgot about my eggs. Baguette, no way. When I read SCPs to make memes, this is fine. T- to our victory, our sanctuary. And it is beautiful. The SCP Foundation, the GOC, the Chaos Insurgency. Lighten class switch off for 2 seconds. Girls. 682. Nothing of this world can harm me. 150 instances of SCP-173Z. 682. Heard you got the plague. SCP-35 in the car. Where will he drive? This game is trying to spook me by picking a random image on my desktop. Do you recognize the contents of the folder? It's 34-6er and cast, I guess. Oh, the weather outside is redacted. Thinking about writing an SCP article? Actually attempting to write an SCP article. D-Class. The Foundation. There's nothing human about that thing. The SCP Foundation summoning 110,000 unnamed highly trained and seasoned soldiers to get predictably obliterated by a poorly written unkillable entity. Mum, come down for dinner. Me. Silence. Mum. The guests have left. Me. After I end up in the SCP universe, I am aware of a lot of info hazards. When you're just chilling in your USLID class containment cell, and the scientists BMG and some half-dissolved lizard for testing, an octopus with a disorder that gives it 96 tentacles. SCP-610 breached containment. All recontainment attempts failed. The Church of the Broken God appear and recontain SCP-610. Can Akinator find SCP-55? Me. Impossible. SCP according to memes and games like Secret Laboratory. SCP according to the articles. When the Foundation fails to destroy the remaining 0.00001% of SCP-682's body. Laughs microscopically. The Scarlet King. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. The following is a message composed by a consensus of the O5 Council. We ran out of pizza rolls. Send help. There will be no further communication. When you're new to the Foundation and check the wiki. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? SCP-1609 having a high chance of containment breach due to being able to teleport anywhere. I don't think this bubble can get much bigger. Putting 1609 in a wood chipper and enabling it to kill people. The GOC. Nonsense. What happens if Yellowstone blows up? SCP-2000. The Foundation intentionally triggers the eruption of Yellowstone, obliterating SCP-2000. For now, anomalies deployed by the Mana Charitable Foundation have slowed down the environmental effects at an absurd rate, but it's still just a matter of time before we choke on ash. A boat has washed on shore near William Street. Do not go near the boat. It's extremely dangerous. The information we have is that no one is on board. Do not go near the boat. In Doctor Lab making meds. There are 2 kinds of Ketas. We can put it in a box, but keeping it inside takes a lot of effort and resources. We can put it in the box and keep it inside with relative ease, but if it ever gets out, all hell will break loose. Don't let it out. Look, 49 is from the 15th century. 73 and 76 are from biblical times. 106 is a boomer. 682 is a giant lizard. What I'm saying is they'd all fall for Updog. Insert overused flesh meme. Flesh that inflates. Money printer. So basically I thought SCP-100 was my car and got it a paint job, and then I lost sight of where it went, so we might have a problem. Fake MTF fans. NU7 is the best. No, Epsilon 11. Real MTF fans. Why doesn't anyone like B1? We have a B1. SCP-682. You can't defeat me. The SCP Foundation. I know. SCP-682 just broke out at Gate B. I want all helicopters and MTF units to Gate B now. Okay, we're going to Gate B, man. New year, new lemon pick. Hey kid, I'm back. I decided to visit again because you have no parents to visit you. SCP Foundation personnel. What my parents think I do. What society thinks I do. What SCP I am assigned to thinks I do. What my superior thinks I do. What I think I do. What I really do. SCP-973. When it sees a car going 0.00001 miles per hour over the speed limit. Average SCP-3999 fan. Average SCP-3001 enjoyer. There are 2 types of SCPs. The spawn of the devil and the spawn of the devil. Write your name in reverse. It's your demon name. Foundation personnel named Lou. Maybe I am SCP-3000. And then I start eating garbage. Man, how am I supposed to explain how half a cat got stuck in a containment breach? Guys, never hit them SCP at work. Now I'm seeing a bunch of D-class smiling at me. Airdrop. I would like to share a photo of no. Now he's mad. Zombie made by SCP-49. You've heard of plague doctors. Now get ready for maid doctors. Over the loudspeaker at IKEA. First blood. I think if I, in the flesh, heard that in an IKEA, some primal part of me would break out and smash a Nornas over the closest person's head. Is that like a lamp or something? Nornas. It's a chair. It sounds like bones breaking. Bones? Where we're going, we don't need bones. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Wow, big bro, I didn't know there was so much cool stuff up here. Hell yeah. Wait, what's that? When girls sneeze. When boys sneeze. When dads sneeze. Plague Dr. Mask, but it's a worm on a string face. Relax with SCP-49. ASMR. SCP Fan's heart. SCP Fan in the SCP-999's room. 173's room. 96's room. You have obtained the skill. Trauma. The personnel have been keeping you in the observation room for a while, doing tests and asking questions. You should not trust them. They are Foundation personnel after all. Please come outside. Don't be afraid. The sky is beautiful and the sun is so warm. Sir, this is an IKEA. Scarlet King family reunion. When the Foundation terminates SCP-682. You wish that our places had been exchanged, that I had died and he had lived. Yes, I wish that. They framed it. MTF leader in SCP-5000 scenario. Okay, let's proceed with the stab test. The MTF. The what? Me. Hey, can I use your phone? Moth. Sure, 1 second. Trade offer. I receive Source Filmmaker. You receive SCP versions of popular meme templates. We should join Chaos Insurgency. SCP Keta 94. SCP. Special Containment Procedures. In a box in my office. Description. It's a rock that makes you procrastinate. Addendum. Probably meme tick or something. I'll finish writing this up later. Dr. Bang. When you hear weebs storming what they thought was Area 51. Dr. Bright dies. SCP Foundation puts 936 on D class. Dr. Bright. So what did I miss? Imagine an interaction between these two. Me. Goes downstairs at night to get a snack. My brain. What is the scariest thing possible? An SCP. I'm a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. Dear Frederick. A dragon. There was a dragon in the mountains and it looked just like we imagined. Object class. Neutralized. Mr. Snack having an existential crisis for 10 minutes. Dr. Bright when Dr. Dark walks in. Dr. Gears. Tired. Dr. Kondraki. Happy. Dr. Cleef. Grumpy. Dr. Bright. Despacito. Broke. Coming out of the closet. Woke. Containment breach. When you're happy, you enjoy the music. When you're sad, you understand the lyrics. Superstitious Foundation. Superstitious Foundation. Left work. My first time outside. How to get a boyfriend. We must contain and research anomalies. The world is a cruel and unjust place. There is no heart. Minutes later. A chair. No. Requests. A hug. Approved. The SCP Foundation and SCP-507. You find SCP-2295. It cries and gives you chocolates. Me, after eating 3 whole jars of I don't like pickles. This person loves pickles. Me, married with the woman I love, father of her son, and with the work of my dreams. SCP-4975. The next song is called Clock Clock. Average Santa fan. Average SCP-4666 enjoyer. Come on down to the SCP Foundation. We've got a sleep aid. Being touch starved after months of quarantine. The other bright guy. An addiction to The Sims. Will to live out of range. My child will study and contain SCPs. Kill the bastards. People who don't know. People who know. SCP-3219. This sour earth. I don't know. I didn't read the article. If you were a shapeshifter, what would you shapeshift to? No rules or limits. Me but happy. Everyone felt that. Foundation mottos. Secure, contain, protect. Close the freaking door. Anomalies contained. Emotions contained. The gods have abandoned us. We wish. Our walls are grey. Our floors are grey. Our morals are grey. I'm not dealing with this. Just kidding. Yeah, I am. Nothing is on fire unless you're referring to the fact that we are on fire containing and researching anomalies and the sector is burning. Site 24 staff, when they first saw SCP-1048 with SCP-1048, what in the secured, contained, protected, fuck. SCP, Info Hazard is going to be story-based stealth action game made by professionals. We have SCP-999 plushies as a backer reward. Actually, I think I'm gonna get the SCP-999 plushie. I'm gonna get one. Thinking about when my brother got chat banned from Overwatch, and the email they sent him after he tried to appeal it said, "We don't normally bring up the incriminating messages, but in this case, we feel it's necessary to show you what got you banned." And it was something like, "I will kidnap you in the desert and make you forget how to eat." Isn't this an SCP? When does SCP-1 When the Day Breaks happen? May 1st, 2021. After an event resulting in 6.8 billion casualties within the first 24 hours. 2nd of May. Good news, we're not dying, we're going to live forever. Me and the boys on our way to cause multiple Keta-class containment breaches. The greatest weapon is not a gun or a bomb, it is Big Nose TV Man. Big Nose TV Man is dangerous, please don't let him stab you with his big nose in the TV. If you're not careful and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old, moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell heard you. Step 1. Take a hike alone in the Italian wilderness. Step 2. Lose your way on your true path. Wander into a dark and tangled valley. Step 3. Run to seek shelter on a hill, only to be met by the physical incarnation of your sins, the Inferno incident. Leaked images appear to show a new Silent Hill set in Britain. Get British Silent Hill. Weather is raining and foggy constantly. Everyone is unintelligible and mad. Monsters roam the streets. Get stabbed. Go home and play game. I had a dream I was playing Undertale, and I got to this snowy area and it was mostly the same, but Papyrus was replaced with this new character, Princell. Princell's sprite was a high contrast black and white photorealistic eyeball, roughly twice as big as Papyrus, and looking directly at the viewer. I still haven't played Undertale